Hello everyone, I am Dr. Waki and I am here to present to you a discussion regarding culture. What is culture? Culture is a term that refers to a large and diverse set of mostly intangible aspects of social life. According to sociologists, culture consists of the values, beliefs, systems of language, communication, and practices that people share in common that then can be used to define them as a collective. Culture also includes the material objects that are common to that group or society. Culture is distinct from social structure and economic aspects of society, but it is connected to them, both continuously informing them and being informed by them. Here, we have Sarah and Tenson to discuss more about culture.
What cultures do you identify with?
The culture which I identify with is that we have a very family centric culture, basically revolving around Buddha's teaching, essence of Dharma and Karma.
What healthcare challenges have you faced relating to your culture?
The healthcare challenges which I face relating to my culture is that it's hard to convince my elders that it's better if they go to hospital to treat their illness rather than believing on monks, prayers, or going to monastery.
How can healthcare professionals show you genuine and authentic respect?
That's an interesting question. For me, giving me enough time to talk on my health issue by the professionals or doctors, whoever treating me, that will be an authentic respect.
What sort of generational differences have you noted within your identified cultures?
According to me, the older generation of our culture, including my parents, their way of thinking is more superficial rather than practical.
If you were to create your own individualized plan for aging, what would that look like?
My plan regarding my aging would be financially independent and spend most of the time with loved ones. Also, if possible, I will try to adapt new hobbies, be it art or write a cooking book.
What are some of your cultural, individual beliefs, practices to treat, and or cope with illness?
Culturally, to cope with illness, these are a few of our beliefs and practices. We believe in amulets to keep the negative energy away, mantra and prayers to help reduce stress and generate positive energy.
What are your cultural practices regarding touch, silence, eye contact, or personal space?
We greet each other by touching our forehead and nose. Also, we consider eye contact as a very disrespectful gesture towards elders. Adding to this, we have a very funny culture that is taking our tongue out as a respect.
What are your practices regarding food and nutrition?
We prefer homemade food and kitchen garden is top priority. So here in Canada, I'm trying to grow green leafy veg in flower pots.
What are your beliefs and or values surrounding death and dying?
We accept it as a law of nature, believe in the theory of death, and accept it as it may come by.
What is one piece of advice that you would like to pass along to aspiring healthcare workers?
The advice which I want to pass is that showing compassion and empathy towards the patients, their families, along with your coworker is key.